The story of an IVF fart. Once upon a time, there was a simple little everyday fart. Hi there! Normally, when someone needs to fart, it happens with little to no consequence. Unless, of course, there are people nearby who hear or smell the simple little everyday fart. And those people tend to act as if they have never smelt a fart in their life. But this is not the story of a simple little everyday fart. What? But I put on my best smell! This is the story of an IVF fart. An IVF fart is very different. You see, a woman who cannot have a child naturally is doing all sorts of fucked up shit to her body. She is injecting, sniffing and digesting all sorts of wonderful hormones. She is also inserting hormone pills and creams into her vagina. It is truly a delightful experience that comes with a range of side effects. Some of these side effects include being too hot, being too cold, loss of appetite, increased appetite, headaches, unsolicited advice from those around you, swelling and bruising around injection sites, blurred vision, insomnia, mood swings, bloated stomach, people asking if you're pregnant because of the bloated stomach, utter exhaustion, nausea, PTSD, breast tenderness, and painful swelling. But the worst side effect of all is that it is incredibly painful to get out a simple fart. Why, I hear you ask, might a fart be so painful to get out? Normally, in a monthly cycle, a woman will release one egg. However, a woman who is undergoing treatment for IVF is being given hormones which stimulate many follicles to grow at once. The eggs are extremely small, but the follicles that the eggs are released from grow to be about the size of a grape. So let's say these hormones have worked, because sometimes they don't. And the woman has a good number of follicles growing. She now has the equivalent of a bunch of grapes growing on each side of her belly. These bunches of follicles growing in the woman's ovaries are not something that would normally happen in a woman's body. The ovaries swell, causing the woman's stomach to expand. Unfortunately, this stomach bloating leads to many awkward encounters for the exhausted woman who has to continually answer impertinent questions with, "No, I'm not pregnant." The simple little everyday fart that can usually get through easily now has to fight its way through her bloated, overcrowded body. The simple little everyday fart gets angry. It begins to fight with the stomach and follicles in a futile attempt to get through. The simple little everyday fart knows that it should have made it outside by now, but its problem-solving skills are not great. It starts to thrash around inside the poor woman's stomach, looking for a way to get out. This is when the simple little everyday fart transforms into the IVF fart. The IVF fart knows what to do. She is, after all, the superhero of farts. She knows the fastest way out. It might be horribly painful for the poor woman, but the IVF fart knows that the woman has had enough. She wants to give the woman the relief she so desperately seeks. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, yeah. The woman and the IVF fart stare lovingly at each other for a moment. Until the IVF fart reaches the woman's nostrils, and she wonders what the fuck is in those hormones she has been taking. The IVF fart stared affectionately at the woman as she walked away and silently wished her luck, that she may finally become the mother she so desperately wants to be, and that her life be filled with children and simple little everyday farts, so that she never has to go through the agony of an IVF fart ever again. The end.